Okay, I am done with my makeup for today. I still have a lot of time. I have like 3 more hours to go. Oh my god, I should have go back to sleep because I'm gonna have a long day. My working time starts at 1:15 till 9:15. That's long, yes. And yes, I am so looking pretty now. This is my makeup, yes. While I'm getting ready, I wanted to share you this about the documentary that I watched yesterday about this lady. She was living in the dump site in the Philippines. I was shocked how it happens. I just could not believe that she let that happen to herself. She said that, okay, this is her story. She lives in the Payatas dump site. So that's where she get her food and living is from the dump. So she digs some like trash and got some food from the trash, and that's how she fed to her children too. I don't know how many children she have. I think 4. That's what I saw on the video. And then she said her story was she started from there. She was 6 years old when she already see her lifestyle like that. Can you believe that? I mean, 6 years old. Growing up, you should have known that your lifestyle and living are not doing not aligning to your lifestyle, not aligning to just a basic living, and yet she didn't change that. And instead of changing that path, she continued to pursue the same living as the way she is now. So that's what she's giving to her family, to her children, the way what she was growing up like that before. I mean, wouldn't you think to make a difference? Wouldn't you think to change that situation? Wouldn't you pursue to make the difference, to give the better life to your children? Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that is true now, that you cannot help someone who can't help themselves, because no matter how you help how you help someone, if they're not willing to change themselves, they're not going to change. So the change comes from you, like you, like her, I came from the poverty, same thing, from the poor family, but I wasn't living in the trash, and I wasn't like digging food from the trash. I mean, my different kind of level of poverty was different than her. Mine was like at least we still have a house. Growing up, we were renting a house before, growing up, until 6th grade. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Anyways, but then after that, we couldn't afford to pay the rent, so we had to go. And my mom, they went to my mom and my stepdad, they went to another town, way far from not civilization, because it's just they're on top of the hill, and then the civilization is down there on the bottom. Yeah. And so but they called it it's not improved town, yes, from where I grew up with. So if we can't work, then we don't make money. So that's the type of level. There are so much like forest. It's not forest, but there are like some trees and some river. So if you can't go to work, they can just go to the river and catch some fish, and go to the woods and get some like vegetables that are just growing on the everywhere in the ground. Yeah, that's how we grew up. Saying is, yeah, so it was growing up. At first, we don't have a house. At first, before we end up living to that in that area. We we used to live in the nice vacation house that surrounded with coconut trees and mangoes. But of course, there was a struggle how to get a like water, because there's no source of water in there. There is a river, but it's still far walk to get. It's not just like easy. You just walk for like few seconds and you're there in the river, but it's not. So it's still far. You have to go a long walk, and you have to go like it's just a long story. So it was far away still, and there's no water. We don't have toilet. I remember my dad, he had to dig some ground to make a pit. That was awful experience that I don't wanna go back. But anyways, that was the level of poverty that we were in before. So I said to myself that when I grew up, because my mom, she has a lot of children. She has 9 children, despite of she can't afford. And so I said to myself that I will change my way. When I grew up, I will finish my high school at least. Because I know that's the only thing that I need, is to finish the high school, so that way I can find a job. Because when you finish high school, you can at least easily to find a job, in the Philippines. And so I finished my high school. I said to myself, I will change my way. I will make sure that I will make the best life for myself, for me, and when I have my own family, my own children, I will make sure that they will not gonna get through the same situation that I had been through. And that's what I said to myself. So I helped myself. I never quit working. I did my best. I went to some training programs so that way I can go to work. And that's what I did. And that's why now I'm okay now. My life is okay now because, I pursue to have a better living. I did not want the living that my parents gave to us, so that's why I changed it. And I said to myself that I will never, ever do the same situation that they have, because, you can change it. As long as you can change. You have the power to change your life. You have the key to change your life. You're the one who will decide how to change your life. Mostly, as long as you are still young and capable to work, go to work. Go earn some money. Never stop earning money. That's the key. And some people don't realize that. They think that, oh, I'm not gonna go to work anymore. I'm just gonna sit at home and do nothing. Well, the more you don't do nothing is the more you're going to struggle even when you get older, because your life cycle will never change. You will still gonna be stuck in the same situation because you didn't do anything. Okay? So yeah, the power is in you. You have to change your mindset, your perceptions in life. You can do that. You can have a change. But if you don't help yourself, then I'm telling you, you'll never gonna get out in the situation that you are in right now. Okay, that's what I wanted to share. And that, that she should have done that. If she already see that, 6 years old, growing up, at the age 15, 18, you will see the difference of your life. I mean, you can, at that age, you can know what is right and what is wrong. You can see the difference in your life, how, if you compare that to other people. And then, but if you don't see that, then I don't know. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share. So yeah, bye. Thank you for watching.